to work the loop stitch, start by knitting into it, and we've created a new loop. But before we slip off the existing stitch from the left hand needle, we are going to bring the yarn to front, wrap it around the thumb. First we put it on the floor, so to speak, put our thumb over it, and then bring the yarn back to the back of work over the thumb. So the thumb has now measured how much yarn we need to reserve for the loop, and then we need to knit into the stitch once more. And because I'm a Continental knitter, I don't want to lose any of this yarn here, and because I'm holding it on my left hand, there's a chance that I'll pull it. So I'm squeezing it tight between the right needle and my thumb while I knit into it. And then I can slip the existing stitch off the left hand needle and remove my thumb. Now I've created 2 stitches instead of 1, so I have to get rid of one, and by passing the first over the second, I also secure the loop in place. So here's how that will look again. Knit into it without slipping, bring the yarn to front, trap it with your thumb, wrap the yarn around the thumb, and knit into it again. Pass the first one over, and there we have a loop. Here's how you'd work it if you're a thrower, English style knitter. You would knit into it, but not slip the stitch, bring the yarn to front, and this time you'd probably use your other thumb to trap, bring it back to back. You can now have your index finger help hold it in place, knit into it again, remove the thumb, and slip the first one over. I strongly recommend you practice this on a swatch if this is the first time doing it, for a few hundred times. 100 times should do it, until you get into the groove and you can see that all your loops are consistent length, because it will depend on whether you wrap it around this part or this part. The circumference of the thumb is not consistent throughout, so make sure you get into the groove. And if you start having loops that are shorter or longer, that will add to the messy look. And then once you've done the whole row around, soon enough we'll turn it around and we'll hide all these little bumps here by having them appear on the inside only.